back again to Uncle Don's Friday night cocktail hour. So I gave a lot of thought to the next cocktail that I was going to do, and seeing as I'm a former Navy guy, I wanted to do a drink with a naval theme, and of course one that I enjoy and I think everybody else is going to enjoy. So today we're going to make a drink called the Gimlet. Now this drink goes back a long time, so I'll take you back into some naval history. A Scottish surgeon named James Lind discovered that there was a connection between vitamin C deficiency and scurvy, and this ended up being part of naval doctrine in 1795 when they introduced the lime portion of a sailor's daily rations, so that on long voyages across the sea, sailors wouldn't succumb to scurvy, which is a pretty significant condition. So, and then in addition, around that same time, in order to figure out how to best preserve lime juice on long voyages, a company called Rose's created the first Rose's sweetened lime juice, or lime juice cordial, so that this could make the trip across the sea and not spoil like limes would, and typically on long voyages like that. So a gimlet can be made two ways. Traditionally, gin, which we're going to use today with some Bombay Sapphire, but you can also have a vodka gimlet if you prefer. Now, I use Svedka vodka, and there's a reason why. I used to drink Stolichnaya, and then my son came home one day and asked me, "Dad, why do you drink that vodka?" And I said, "Well, because it's good." And so he made me do a blind taste test between Svedka vodka, straight up, and Stolichnaya, and Svedka won. So there you go. All right, listen to your kids. Sometimes they actually know what they're talking about. So here's how we're going to start with this. Once again, cocktail shaker, and gotta fill that guy up. And the basic ingredients in the Gimlet cocktail is quite simple. It's gin or vodka, and then Rose's lime juice. There's a lot of other recipes out there that have you use fresh lime juice, which is great, in addition to simple syrup as the sweet part of the drink. But you can make them that way if you want to, but I make them this way because it's easy, it's refreshing, it's absolutely delicious. And basically my recipe is 2 to 1, 2 parts gin, 1 part Rose's. You can modify that any way you like based on how it tastes to you. So I'm basically going to go, I lied, it's about 2.5 ounces because I like a little extra gin on a Friday. So we're going to do 2.5 ounces of gin, but still basically about a 2 to 1 ratio. So I'm going to pour that into my shaker like that, okay? And then we open up the Rose's lime juice, or lime juice cordial, as if you want to be very particular about it. And I'm going to have about roughly 1 ounce of that. So you're talking about, a 3.5 ounce drink. That after you taste it, you got to be careful, because this is a delicious drink, and this is one that could bust you up really good if you drink it too many of them too fast. And then of course we begin the shaking process. So shake, shake, shake. Take it away, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Oh.
How about that? Okay, so after shaking this a nice while so it gets nice and cold, I like to serve these in coupe glasses. They're just nice and simple. And of course I keep them in the freezer. You can also serve them in martini glasses, depending on how much volume you make. But this makes an excellent drink that is sure to cool you off on a hot summer's day, or any time of the year if you want to drink one of these. And of course, if you find yourself on a long voyage across the ocean and you don't want to get scurvy, then have yourself a Gimlet, okay? All right, so there we go. There's the simplest, best darn Gimlet recipe, gin Gimlet recipe that you have ever had. And let's taste it. Cheers to the Royal Navy and the U.S. Navy too. All right, have a nice weekend, everybody. Happy Friday.